Have you ever been told that managing diabetes means avoiding anything sweet, especially fruit? Maybe you found yourself in the produce aisle, eyeing a shiny apple or a tempting bunch of grapes, thinking, that's probably too risky for me. For years, the message was simple: sugar is the enemy, and sweet fruits must be off limits too. But what if that advice is incomplete? What if those sweet, everyday fruits you've been avoiding could actually support your health instead of harm it? New research is challenging old assumptions. In fact, studies show that certain naturally sweet fruits can help regulate blood sugar, support digestion, and reduce inflammation when eaten mindfully. More and more doctors across the country are rethinking how they talk to patients about fruit. And today I want to share 5 sweet, easy-to-find fruits that have helped many older adults feel more energetic, experience less inflammation, and manage their blood sugar more effectively. We'll explore why these fruits are beneficial, how to enjoy them wisely, and a simple change you can try this week that might just help you feel better. Because aging shouldn't mean giving up the simple pleasures in life, especially not fruit. These small joys are part of what makes life sweet in every sense. Before we jump in, take a moment to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss helpful tips made just for you. And if today's video resonates, drop a 1 in the comments. If it's not quite what you expected, leave a 0 to help me improve future content for you. Let's get started with strawberries. Yes, they're sweet, but they're also incredibly smart. There's something nostalgic about a bowl of strawberries. They remind us of summer picnics, family gatherings, and simple treats made with love. But if you're watching your blood sugar, you may have assumed they're off limits. Thankfully, science now says otherwise. Despite their sweetness, strawberries are rich in natural compounds called anthocyanins, plant-based pigments that actually help slow down how quickly sugar enters your bloodstream. That means you get the flavor without the blood sugar spike. And that's only the beginning. Strawberries are loaded with antioxidants that help reduce inflammation. If you've ever felt stiff in the morning, sore after gardening, or dealt with that familiar lower back ache, you know how important that is. These berries quietly support your joints, your heart, and even cognitive function. Plus, 1 cup of strawberries provides gentle fiber that promotes smooth digestion without upsetting your stomach. And let's not forget the emotional benefit. There's real joy in enjoying something cool, sweet, and guilt-free. Many people say that just a small bowl of strawberries makes them feel lighter, more alert, and more in control, especially when paired with a few pecans or a spoonful of plain Greek yogurt in the afternoon. Eating strawberries isn't just about what's on your plate. It's about taking a moment for yourself. It's comfort, memory, and health, all wrapped up in one small, delicious bite. So the next time you spot a container of strawberries in the fridge, don't just walk past. Give them another look. Your body and your spirit might thank you. Savor each bite. Let it remind you, living well with diabetes doesn't mean giving up everything you enjoy. It's about learning what truly supports your body and embracing those choices. And just when you think fruit can't possibly be both sweet and supportive, along come grapes, one of the most misunderstood fruits when it comes to blood sugar. You may never see them the same way again. Still with me? If these insights have been helpful so far, type 1 in the comments to let me know. Ready for the next fruit? Let's talk about grapes. Grapes, tiny but mighty. For many older adults, grapes bring back vivid memories, family barbecues, community potlucks, or simple moments sharing snacks with grandchildren. But if you've been managing blood sugar, you might have looked at grapes and assumed they're too sugary to be safe. Surprisingly, the truth is much more encouraging. These little fruits contain a powerful compound called resveratrol, found primarily in their skins. Resveratrol has been studied for its role in improving insulin sensitivity, helping your body use sugar more efficiently. For people in their 60s and beyond, when insulin resistance can become more common, that's a game changer. Grapes also pack a healthy dose of antioxidants, which reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, 2 culprits behind blood sugar swings, joint pain, fatigue, and even those frustrating memory lapses. Many older adults who once avoided grapes are now rediscovering them as gentle, helpful allies. They provide hydration, comfort, and natural pleasure in every bite. The trick is to eat them slowly, in moderation, and ideally with a source of protein like a slice of cheddar or a few walnuts. This simple pairing helps avoid a blood sugar spike and keeps your energy stable. And let's be honest, grapes are easy. No peeling, no slicing, just rinse and enjoy. Whether you eat them cold on a hot day, toss them into a salad, or pair them with cottage cheese, grapes turn everyday meals into something a little more joyful. You can even freeze them for a refreshing, guilt-free dessert that satisfies sweet cravings. Grapes remind us that health isn't always found in prescriptions. Often, it's in the small, everyday gifts nature offers. Choosing grapes means choosing sweetness that nourishes, balances, and comforts, a quiet helper that fits easily into your routine. But grapes aren't the only everyday fruit with hidden strength. There's another one, probably sitting on your counter right now. It's crisp, familiar, and one of the most reliable fruits out there. Apples, the original everyday wellness helper. There's a certain honesty in an apple. It's not flashy or exotic, it just waits patiently in your fruit bowl. Trustworthy, familiar, and as it turns out, surprisingly wise. We've all heard the old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. It might sound quaint, but there's real wisdom in it, especially as we age. If you've been concerned that apples might be too sweet for managing diabetes, here's some comforting news. Nature built in its own defense system. Just beneath that smooth skin is a special kind of fiber called pectin. This soluble fiber slows down how sugar is absorbed into your bloodstream, helping to prevent blood sugar spikes. So eating an apple doesn't lead to a sharp sugar spike. It offers steady, measured energy. But apples do more than help balance blood sugar. They support healthy digestion, promote regularity, and even help maintain balanced cholesterol levels. For older adults, that kind of gentle, consistent support is worth its weight in gold. No harsh medications, no digestive distress, just the quiet, comforting help of a simple, familiar fruit. Biting into a crisp apple is grounding. The flavor is instantly recognizable, nostalgic even. It can bring back memories of autumn walks, homemade pies, or those humble school lunches from years gone by. Apples aren't just food. They're connections to our past, to family, to tradition. And they're versatile too. Slice one up and sprinkle with cinnamon for a naturally sweet treat. Add a bit of almond butter or a slice of sharp cheese, and you've created a balanced snack that's both delicious and nourishing. Even cooked, baked, stewed, or simmered, apples offer comfort on colder days, wrapping your body and spirit in warmth. Adding apples to your routine is a small act of kindness toward yourself. It's a gentle way to say, I deserve food that supports me. Living with diabetes doesn't mean cutting out the foods you love. It means finding fresh ways to enjoy them with care and intention. Now, while apples are the reliable friends of the fruit world, the next one might surprise you. This tropical favorite is often judged unfairly for being too sweet, but when enjoyed wisely, it can offer remarkable health benefits. It's golden, juicy, and full of potential. Let's talk mango. Still here and learning? Drop a 1 in the comments to let me know. Now let's move to fruit number 4, mango. A touch of the tropics, full of surprises. Just hearing the word mango might make your mouth water. It brings to mind sunny skies, gentle breezes, and the kind of indulgence that feels almost too good to be healthy. For many older adults managing their blood sugar, mango may feel like a forbidden fruit, a guilty pleasure to avoid. But that reputation isn't quite fair. Mango is actually a fruit of balance. Yes, it's naturally sweet, but it's also high in fiber, which helps slow down how sugar is absorbed into your bloodstream. When eaten in small portions, especially with the skin on or paired with a bit of protein, mango can be a gentle, steadying food, not a disruptive one. And there's more. Mango is packed with vitamin C, a powerful ally for your immune system as you age. It's also rich in vitamin A, essential for healthy vision and skin. Plus, its natural antioxidants support liver health, reduce inflammation, and help combat the effects of aging on both body and mind, including memory. So if you've been feeling a bit stiff, tired, or mentally foggy, mango might just offer a sweet little lift. And let's not ignore the pure delight of eating mango. Each bite is a taste of happiness, something that reminds you of vacations, childhood, or lazy afternoons near a fruit tree. That joy matters. Because food isn't just fuel, it's a source of pleasure and presence. Try slicing up a small serving of mango and pairing it with plain Greek yogurt or a few almonds. The protein helps balance the natural sugars, making this a treat that feels indulgent, but respects your health. Mango shows us that you can have sweetness in your life, even with diabetes. All it takes is a little intention. Or try tossing mango chunks into a salad with sliced chicken breast for a colorful, refreshing lunch, one that lifts your spirits and helps maintain blood sugar balance. Choosing mango is about saying yes to sweetness without worry. It's a reminder that taking care of your health doesn't mean giving up flavor, color, or joy. You don't have to let go of the things you love to live wisely. You just need to know how to enjoy them, one mindful bite at a time. And just when you think this list couldn't possibly get more uplifting, we arrive at one final fruit, often overlooked but rich in quiet strength. It's bright, refreshing, and full of unexpected support for those of us who want to age well. Let's talk about oranges, a longtime friend with more to offer than just vitamin C. Oranges, more than just a morning ritual. There's a special kind of comfort in peeling an orange. The gentle snap of the skin, the burst of that cheerful citrus scent, and the way each segment comes apart easily in your hands. It's a moment of calm, a small ritual that many of us remember fondly. For older adults across America, oranges have long been a staple in school lunches, holiday gift baskets, and sunny breakfast tables. But for people managing blood sugar, the sweet tart flavor can spark hesitation. Isn't it too sugary? Well, let's take a closer look. When eaten whole, not juiced, oranges are surprisingly blood sugar friendly. Why? Fiber. Especially that spongy layer between the segments, often tossed aside. That fiber slows down how quickly sugar is absorbed, helping prevent the blood sugar spikes that many people fear. What you get instead is a gentle, steady sweetness, exactly the kind of nourishment that supports your energy and well-being as you age. And the benefits don't stop there. Whole oranges are packed with vitamin C, crucial for keeping your immune system strong. As we grow older, our natural defenses can weaken, and vitamin C becomes an important daily ally. Oranges also provide potassium, a mineral that helps manage blood pressure and reduce swelling, vital for those juggling heart health and diabetes. Their natural plant compounds help fight inflammation, support smoother blood flow, and even assist with clearer thinking, all from a fruit so simple it often gets overlooked. But let's not underestimate the emotional comfort of an orange. They're easy to take with you, easy to peel, easy to enjoy. No prep needed, just your hands and a few minutes. Sometimes, health really is that simple. Try pairing a small orange with a boiled egg or a few pecans for a satisfying balanced snack. Or toss orange slices into a fresh spinach salad with olive oil and a sprinkle of sunflower seeds. You'll be amazed how this everyday fruit can elevate a meal and your mood. Even the simple act of peeling an orange and inhaling its bright scent can calm your nerves and center your mind. Choosing oranges isn't just about checking off your nutrition goals. It's about reclaiming the foods that comfort and strengthen you. It's about trusting that your body can still thrive on nature's gifts, as long as you choose them wisely. Oranges remind us, a healthy life isn't about restriction. It's about rediscovering what's always been good for us. But while it's empowering to know which fruits can nourish your body, it's equally important to know when to make different choices. Because not all fruits are created equal. Some may look healthy on the outside, but can slow your progress if you aren't careful. So, which fruits should you avoid? Which ones are best left off your plate? It's a tough question, and many of us avoid asking it, especially after years of hearing that anything natural must be good for you. But for those managing diabetes, particularly in later life, the truth is more nuanced. Not all fruits are created equal. Some fruits, no matter how harmless they seem, can quietly get in the way of your progress. That doesn't mean you should fear food, but it does mean it's time to be more aware. Health isn't about restriction. It's about knowing what your body needs now, not what it needed 20 years ago. The fruits that deserve extra caution aren't always the ones that taste the sweetest. More often, they're the ones that have been processed or stripped their natural balance. Take fruit juices, for example. Even when the label says 100% real, what's missing is the fiber, the natural filter that slows sugar down. Without it, that glass of orange juice you drink at breakfast can impact your blood sugar nearly as fast as a soda would. It may feel healthy, but it acts fast, and not in your favor. Dried fruits are another tricky one. A small handful of raisins, cranberries, or dried apricots may look innocent, but they can contain the sugar equivalent of several pieces of fresh fruit, with none of the water or fiber to ease the load. Even nutrient-rich options like dates or figs can spike blood sugar if you eat too many or eat them alone. And then there's ripeness. A banana with brown spots might seem like the perfect snack, but those spots mean its natural starches have broken down into simpler sugars, which your body absorbs more quickly. A firmer, greener banana, that's gentler on your blood sugar. This isn't about cutting these foods out forever. It's about adjusting your relationship with them. Keep portions small. Choose fruits that are a bit less ripe. And always try to pair your fruit with something stabilizing, like a few nuts, a slice of cheese, or plain yogurt, to slow down how the sugar hits your system. Even tropical favorites like pineapple and watermelon can be part of a healthy plate, in small servings, and ideally as part of a meal, not on an empty stomach. That's when blood sugar spikes are more likely. But the key takeaway is this: these fruits aren't bad. They just might not be what your body needs right now, especially as it changes with age. What your body craves now is slower energy, hydration, gentle nourishment, and comfort without chaos. Bringing it all together. Here's the truth: your body deserves care, starting right now. As we age, we start to understand that true health isn't about strict rules or numbers on a chart. It's about how we feel. It's about the ease of movement, the clarity of thought, and the peace of knowing we're giving our body the support it deserves. For years, fruit has been unfairly cast as the villain in diabetes conversations, but what we've discovered together tells a very different story. Not all sweetness is harmful. When fruit is eaten the way nature intended, whole, water-rich, fiber-filled, and in mindful amounts, it can be a gift. Fruits like strawberries, grapes, apples, mangoes, and oranges aren't just okay. They're powerful allies. They bring comfort. They carry memories. They connect us to traditions, to seasons, and to people we love. They remind us that food is more than fuel. It's joy, celebration, and sometimes even healing. When you eat them with intention, paired with protein, enjoyed slowly, or folded into meals that work with your needs, they give you freedom without fear. And that matters deeply. Because as we grow older, it's the small joys that mean the most. Maybe it starts with a bowl of cantaloupe on a quiet afternoon, or an apple at breakfast. Maybe you keep grapes chilled in the fridge for a simple sweet snack. Or slice and freeze a peach for warm days when you want something cool and refreshing. These may seem like small choices, but they're not. Every time you pick a food that supports both your comfort and your health, you're making space for hope. You're giving your body the respect and care it deserves, and that's one of the greatest gifts you can offer yourself at any age. So here's your gentle reminder: it's not too late. It's never too late. You can begin something new today, something nourishing, comforting, and right for you. You get to decide what your days feel like, what goes on your plate, and how you build the life you still want to live. Let food be your helper, not your worry. Let fruit be your friend, not your fear. And if this message spoke to you, share it. You never know who needs to hear these same words. Your experience, your small step, might just be someone else's turning point, because the lessons we learn mean more when we pass them on. Here's to kindness, health, and the quiet delights that make each day meaningful. You really do deserve them all. So, are you ready for what comes next? Let's talk about building a simple, gentle daily fruit routine. One that boosts your energy, supports your blood sugar, and makes every bite a step toward better living. It might be easier than you think. And it all begins with just one small change. These lessons, they're here to help you live more fully, more honestly, more joyfully. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What stood out? What step would you like to take? Let's support each other in embracing these truths. If today's message helped you, please type 1 in the comments. If it didn't quite land, type 0. That feedback helps us grow and serve you better. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos just like this, created to help you live well, feel strong, and enjoy life on your own terms. Thank you for spending this time with me, Until next time, be well and be kind to yourself.